What's going on, YouTube? Thank you so much for joining me today. Rocking my Got Freedom t-shirt. On the back it says compliments of the United States Navy. My eldest is in the Navy, serving, fighting for our freedom. So I'd like to start with a great big thank you to all of our men and women in the service, all branches of military. Thank you so much. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to talk today about the Smok TFV4 or Smok. I don't know. I'm going to call it Smok. That's me. So if you're looking for a sub-ohm tank, a cloud chaser, something that gives pretty good flavor, maybe this is for you. We'll take a look at it. I'll give you my thoughts, maybe help you out a little bit, send you on your way. So with that, this thing performs. It's coming back at me. There's a wall right over here. I just made the spider plant that's hanging there disappear. So, Smok TFV4, 5 mil capacity, top fill design, lots and lots of airflow. That's all we're going to say about it real quick. We're going to drop down, take a closer look at it. I'll give you some of my thoughts and we'll be done. So, alright, so here we are with the Smok, however you want to pronounce it, TFV4. Mine is the stainless version. So, here's a good look at your drip tip and the inner. You get your vapor through the center and your top tip airflow through the outside. It does cool the vape. I don't usually like it. It takes too much flavor away. But standard 510 press in drip tip. Nice and easy. Here's your top fill. Swing that open, close it down. You'll see when we fill this up that if you get juice in here and then you close it, you'll end up getting some leaking here and it'll come around the edge. Wipe it up real quick before you close it, no big deal. Nice and easy. I'm going to grab my screwdriver here and pop this out. It's just a little rubber grommet that is refusing to come out for me right now. There we go. Nice and smooth on the top side, and then bottom side you're going to have these little I don't know, knurling type things or whatever. Not quite sure why they have that separate, but I'm sure there's a reason. Big kidney shape, easy to fill. So if we turn this, you can see that it's unscrewing the chimney from the coil there, and then that pops off there. Your glass just slides out. You can see that there's an O-ring there. That's what seals your glass. I haven't had any kind of leaking or anything on this. Look down inside the coil. You can see that's the trip coil. Works really well. I've had no issues with it at all. These coils are massive. Just massive. Great big juice flow holes, which is probably why this thing sucks so much juice. Great big airflow holes down to your base. You can see we're TFV4. Great big airflow slots. Nice resistance on the airflow ring. What happens on one happens on all four. There you go. Quick and easy, completely disassembled. Now we're going to put it back together, juice it up, get back up top. I'm going to screw that in. Oh, there we go. I forgot. Here's the bottom, non-adjustable 510. Doesn't stick out real far. I'm not putting it on my mechanical mod. But real simple. Here, we're gonna prime this coil up. This is a fresh coil. We're gonna prime this before we put it together. Grab some delicious Jizmoglobin here. If you watched my last video, you know I like this stuff very much. We're gonna drop a bunch of juice down in there and make sure it's good and primed. Alright, you can see that's soaked in pretty good. I'm starting to see some juice come up there. There you go, look at that, it's turning blue. I'm gonna drop just a little bit more in there just to make sure, because nothing is worse than a horrible. Oh, see, there we go. I'm starting to get good there. Alright, so then we just pop our glass in there, take our top cap, screw it down nice and tight. We're going to try to screw it down nice and tight. What am I doing wrong here? That's what I always start with the top. Press it in, screw down. Now, as you can see, when I was trying to screw that, this has like no resistance. It's supposed to catch closed. False. Look. And then you would think that by dropping the little seal into place, we're going to grab our trusty screwdriver from my Coil Master DIY version 2 kit, because it works great for everything. Now that does help, but this still comes open super easy. Look, one finger. I shouldn't be able to grab a hold of that, I don't think. Now, one of the guys at work, he has a TFV4, and his is really hard to open. He has big troubles with it. I don't know why mine's so much different, but so we're just going to grab our juice and just, as Grim says, bleh. You can see it fills nice and easy. No issues there. And we're going to call that good. What the heck. Now, you can see that I've got a little bit of juice there. If we just close it, see, because I washed it before I did this, we didn't get any kind of juice leaking around this rim. But after you get just a little bit of residue there, you'll end up getting some come out this seam right here, maybe sometimes back along here. Now, because mine is so ridiculously loose, I take this band that they give, and it's supposed to be a glass protector. I'm going to push that down just a little bit. Instead of running it all the way down to the glass, I keep it around that lip, so this cannot just flop open on me anymore. And then if it falls down, it still hits the band first anyways. So that's what I do. That's a closer look at the Smok TFV4. Let's get back up top and let's have a vape. Alright, so there we go. There's a quick look, a closer look at the Smok TFV4. Like I said in the close-up, this top fill design, you know, it's a really cool design, but mine is just so loose. You know, if I don't keep that band on there, it flops all over the place. You know, I'll have it'll come open in my pocket. I'm gonna have juice all over my pocket. I'm gonna be pissed off. That's no good. Nobody wants that. So I run mine up top. It saves it from not falling over. It still hits the band first, so I haven't worried about anything like that. Um, Tons and tons of airflow. Um, I run 3/4 to full open. Um, and I've noticed that with this tank and the trip coil, that the higher wattage I run it at, the better flavor I get. Which is a little bit of a con for me personally, because I don't like my vape as warm as I have to have it to get the flavor out of it. Um, but man, it performs. You get tons and tons of flavor, tons and tons of clouds. Um, what does Grim say? The clouds, bro, the clouds. I mean, this thing does it. I mean, it's good. It is a good tank, but it chews through the juice. Chews. I mean, it's like it's free. I mean, to this, it is free. To you, not so much. Um, so I don't use this tank solely just because it goes through too much juice for my liking. Um, Really, that's probably that, and maybe the size. It is a big tank. Here's sitting on my Sigelli. You can see it does overhang, but not enough that I care about it. I still use it. Um, yeah, the biggest con for me is that top. Mine flops all over the place. I don't know if it's only mine, but one of the guys at work, he's got one, and his doesn't do that. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's a quality control issue. Um, but you know, mine flops around, so I run that up there. I don't have any problems. I bought mine at Vape NW. I will have a link to them in the description. I paid 25 bucks for the single kit. Now the single kit, you get this. You get the tank. You get no extra glass. You don't get the single single build deck. You don't get any nickel or titanium coils. You get the tank, a coil, a small bag of goodies with some O-rings and stuff, and that's it. You don't get anything else. But it's only 25 bucks. So I bought the $25. Had I thought about doing this review and being able to test out temp control, because I personally have never used temp control yet. My Sigelli will do it, and I'll be doing a review on that upcoming. And I wish I would have some temp control coils to try it out. Enough about that. This is a good tank. It's a solid performer. Mine was clean when I got it. One wash, one rinse, and I was ready to go. You know, so there you go. There's my thoughts on it. It's a good, solid performing tank that will chew through tons and tons of juice. If that helps, I hope it helped. That's my goal behind this, is to help people looking around. That's what I did, as I watched a bunch of videos and reviews and did some reading, and yep, okay, that's the one I want. So I hope I helped. I will have a link to Vape NW where I got mine. I will also have a link to Smok Tech for all you spec guys out there. And there you go. That's what I think. So send you on your way. Let's vape safe, guys.